how to sing like a big black woman. Now, some of you might say that this is racist. It isn't, because he said it, not me, so just saying. Anyways, a lot of people aspire to sound like a big black woman because they are more talented than other people usually, except for me. Well, if you want to sing like a big black talented woman, what you would do is sing it really loud with really lots of vibrato. How you get a vibrato is shake your head and then a vibrato come out. So for example, and I am telling you I'm not going. So yeah, mostly just sing a lot louder with more vibrato, and if you can't do that, then don't try.
I have like the natural hair coming through. You're like looking at your own image and it's like funny.
Jace, I'm looking at myself because I think I look pretty today.
Man, I am so good. Look at how even my eyebrows are today.
Your eyebrows look really good. Did you? I ran out of eyeliner today, so I had to use like Sharpie.
Oh,
Black neighborhoods are over-policed, so of course they have higher rates of crime. And white perpetrators are undercharged, so of course they have lower rates of crime. And all of those stupid stats you keep using are operating off a small sample size. So shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. My nail looks really good.
That's who did that? Who did that?
I'm not telling you.
Colleen Ballinger special. For $20 extra, I can give you a smudge on your finger. I paint your whole hand.
I cover your whole finger.
Whoopin' Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Ichi nichi kichi lichi mina mango. Kinky beachy low time. Unit top sticks and the soy sauce.
On this page, how to draw a hot dog. There's a mistake, and I'm really bummed. There's a mistake on every page, but there's like truly a mistake on this page. So it teaches you how to draw a hot dog when it's supposed to look like a vagina. The fifth step is to add ketchup. And I wanted ketchup on the page, but we forgot to add it. And so, because I wanted to look like a nasty vagina with blood on it, because I'm a pervert, because I'm a pervert, because I'm a pervert.
So that's why when you spread your legs like this, it can get smells, because that means you're ready for having babies. So that means that you're good. It means you're fertile.
Oh, I'm the nurse. I come to get this baby out from you. Just push from your tukey really hard. And breathe with cross breathing like this.
Like a piece of plastic that hurt your feet. I'm so uncomfortable watching this. I didn't think I was gonna be this uncomfortable, to be honest. Push on. Is he coming? Is it? When does he come? I think it's doing now. When's the... Oh, whoa! What was that?
Position split. Whoa! Did you hurt your tukey? What's a tukey? What's...
Now you have no more tukey left. Oh, I'm just now realizing your shirt says milk all over it.
You do not like
You drink milk?
Yes.
You know that comes from a private part?
Do you know that you drank milk when you were a kid?
No, I did not.
Well, you never.
And my mom tried to make me drink that, and I would be like, get away, pervert. Because I'm a pervert.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. I basically look like how I feel, aka a mess. It's literally like, what, 10 a.m. in the morning. I'm filming this video. God knows how I'm doing it, but I went to see The Weeknd last night, and I didn't get home until like midnight-ish, and my toes hurt, my ankles hurt, my back hurts. But I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm literally in my pajamas right now, so let's fix that. I'm gonna put a t-shirt on. Get a whole world, I'ma need space. Oh. Guys, I'm literally going through it right now. Like, literally, these bags underneath my eyes are not Chanel. They're definitely not Balenciaga. I'm hot. But I just don't want to be in my pajamas. I feel like that's too much. But I also just don't want to have to do too much. I can't fake it with you guys. Like, I try to put earrings on and pretend that, like, oh, you know, I made an effort, but bitch, no. I'm struggling, I'm going through it, and I'm having some apple juice to try and recover. The Weekend concert was beautiful last night. Like, honestly, my knee. It was a really good concert. Tedros did not make an appearance with the ponytail. Love that for me. Funny enough, actually, there was someone in the audience with like a sign that says something about Tedros, aka his character from The Idol. I'm gonna go ahead and insert some clips just to make you guys jealous. I'm joking. Yeah, I'm not joking, actually. If you guys know me, I'm kind of like introverted and shy. Like, me going out and leaving my house, you gotta be a special person. Roll the clips. So yeah, it was a fun night. My toes hurt, my back hurts, my elbows hurt, bitch. Every little crevice, my fingertips hurt, everything hurt. I'm definitely gonna follow me on Instagram though, because a lot of you guys have been in my DMs recently telling me about Colleens Past, which is still probably her present day as well. A lot of you guys have been lying to me on the fact that Colleen Ballinger, the whole situation has gotten a lot worse. Not only has she pissed off the black community, the Asian community, but in fact the Jewish community too. And in case you didn't know this, it's over. Yeah, it's over. It's wraps. Call it a day. If you haven't already, hang it up. I don't know what else to say it. I don't know what language you're speaking for you to understand that. Speaking of languages, she basically tried to mock, you know, the song Gangnam Style by Psy. And she thought it would be very comical of her to do what it is that she felt Psy was doing. And she looked an absolute mess. And she was a grown adult. She knew better. And it's just not funny, most importantly. It just isn't that funny. You have to be a really effed up individual to just keep going. And keep going and keep going and keep going and finding ways to be funny. And if your jokes require you offending people, then there's something disturbing, like, actually wrong with you. If you can't think of a creative joke, then you're not a comedian. Not that I would ever give her the title of comedian. Now, is she funny looking? Yeah. No matter what hairstylist you go to, bitch, you're still gonna be ugly. No matter what makeup artist, girl, is still not gonna give. Okay? Now, I have a few things that I just need to get off my chest, because I was watching back some of my old videos and I was like, you know what? I did that. Period. I said what I need to say, but I feel like I could actually go more. And I feel like my feet is always gonna be on her neck until I feel like, okay, cool, she gets it now. Because I don't think she gets it now. It's been... Well, a lot of you guys have been in my DMs, like I mentioned. Again, if you don't follow me on Instagram, definitely follow me. Itzkeisha_. That is the place where, like, I just check my DMs mainly in the mornings and before I go to bed as well, just to communicate with you guys and just see what's tea in it. A lot of you guys give me some of your advice. No, wait, a lot of you guys come to me for advice. I'm like, girl, what world do you think I've got you? I'm joking. I'm joking, guys. A lot of you guys trust me with your life for whatever reason. Love that for you. I don't even trust myself in my life, but hey ho. A lot of you guys have been telling me about the whole Colleen situation, sending me videos, sending me screenshots and everything. I see them. I appreciate it as well. And yeah, it's just a fun time over on Instagram. Like, I have been living my best life this last couple of days. And this is coming from like an introverted, shy bitch, but I actually stepped out the house. And I feel like if I can do it, you guys can do it. Like, it's really bad. The way my anxiety just be popping up and just be, you know, making a cameo in my life. It's like, step out. Definitely go follow me over on Instagram. I post fire-ass pictures and I have more on the way. So follow me. I'd appreciate that. It literally costs you nothing. And as I always say, it literally takes you less than 10 seconds. So what are you waiting for? Or love me like you do. I feel like if you don't follow me, you're a hater. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to be called a hater. So literally go follow me. Like, I can't be pumping out these videos like, pump it louder. I can't be pumping out these videos for you like every day pretty much, for you guys to just not give in and help us this out during Black History Month. I'm joking. Don't take me too seriously, because I don't take myself too seriously. So if you take me seriously, then you're the problem. Glad we got that all out of the way. Number one, Colleen loves a Kids' Choice Awards. And you know what? you kind of can't look at her photos on the red carpet the same, because do you know what? I'm sorry. She's a disgusting individual. Like, she probably loved the Kids' Choice Awards, if you know what I mean. Not because she thought she was going to win an award. Not because she was there to see the fans and see the creators. I mean, she was there to see the fans. Definitely. But this is what she likes. This is a predator who is aware of her surroundings and is loving every single second of it, and probably doesn't want to leave the building and go home to her kids. Because in case you guys don't know, Colleen is a mother of 3. She may not act like one, and you might forget it. Don't blame you. This is a story that is being headlined all over the world by big media outlets, by YouTubers. You know, everyone's pretty much aware of this. Her apology video has garnered over, well, at the time of me making this video, 7 million views. And it's probably going to keep going up because of the meme factor, you know, and the fact that she thought she ate. When the kids grow up and are aware of what it is their mother did, without a doubt, they're going to be shaded and bullied for it because they're in association to her. So that's kind of unfortunate. Hopefully they can grow up and realize that, you know what, I'm not like my parents. I'm not like my mom. I'm not into children. I actually hang out with people my own age. I don't send lingerie to underage people. You know, hopefully they just know the left and rights and just are a lot more knowledgeable than their own mother is, because I don't believe that you are like your parents. I do believe that, you know, your parents can be toxic as hell, but you can grow up to be different from them. I've seen people praising Colleen's ex. You, in my opinion, are part of the problem as well. Did you do what it was that Colleen was doing? No. But I do believe that you knew certain things that was going down and probably only stayed because Colleen was the breadwinner, and because Colleen probably showed you a different type of lifestyle that you've never seen before. I would never clap for him and give him my 10s. It's not happening in no goddamn universe or world, okay? I'm pissed off because A, Colleen's got me making videos at 10 in the morning. Now you're probably thinking, Keisha, you could have just made it later on. Girl, I didn't know if I was gonna wake up today. As in, not in a scary way, but I didn't know what time my body clock would wake up, because after that concert last night, I'm literally conked the flip out. Her and her friend are predators with predatory instincts. They love kids. They love to feel powerful next to kids. People that are under age don't like them because they see right through their BS. There's no way you could pull this with a grown-ass adult, but you could with children, and she was very much aware of that. They both were very much aware of that. I still can't get over the fact that they would like do screening parties to like look at Trisha's nudes and look at her OnlyFans content. I think that's absolutely insane. She was doing these screening parties. Fans would be involved in it in some way, and you know, in certain states that is actually illegal. My thing is, what can we do with this? Because I hope you don't expect me to call 999 and be like, hey, and they're like, accident emergency. And do you want me to say, oh my god, Colleen Ballinger did this? Like, I just don't know how we go about this, you know what I mean? So we all know it is a crime. We all know it is offensive. We all know that she could go to prison for it. But it's like, no one really is actively, I mean, to my knowledge anyway, is not doing anything to really take action on that. I hate the argument of like, okay, but that happened years ago. Like, she can't be arrested for that. I mean, I still feel like it's a crime. There's evidence out there. Whilst the justice system might not work in the favour of those who report a crime late, I still feel like a crime is a crime. Her behaviour has been enabled for the longest time now. She was so confident with including racism in her book. She was so confident with, you know, doing skits about her and her uncle getting together and just, you know, just being very sexual in a kid's book. That's someone who has no shame. That's someone who doesn't really care, and she's made millions off of her offensive comments. So of course someone like that is, in their mind, feels very gassed up and feels like, okay, you know what, the world doesn't see it as a problem back in 2018, even though 2018 still very much feels like 2023. Doing blackface is mad. A lot of you guys were in my DMs like, Keisha, you need to check out this video, check it out. I checked it out and I felt so weird. Like, I felt like, A, it's cringe. I'm happy that I've never found her funny. But it was also really odd to me how, like, in the audience, people were like laughing and cheering, like, ah! Oh my god, like, people were losing it. People were cackling. Yes, we can point the fingers at Colleen, and I definitely am always going to do that. I can also point the fingers at YouTube for allowing that video onto their site. But remember, YouTube is not here for vulgar language or offensive content, because they love to remind us creators about that, right? And they be flagging any type of video if they see an inch of someone's skin. I do have to question the people in the audience too. Whilst a lot of them were kids, because that is her main demographic, a lot of them couldn't just attend a Colleen show without the supervision of their parents, some sort of guardian over 18. So the fact that people are chuckling in the audience, and it's not just fully kids, it's adults too, you're part of the problem as well. Once she's seeing that kind of response, it's egging her on to do more. I mean, if the own platform that she's posting these videos to hasn't flagged her video or taken it down or made any type of statement or reached out to her, then of course she's going to think this is normal behaviour, because she's a twisted prick. Like, it is what it is. She's allegedly still in group chats with kiddies. The bitch will never learn. I don't wish her the best. Nothing can hide ugly. Do you know what I mean? Like, nothing can hide ugly. She's aware that the whole world knows everything, and there's going to be more and more information coming out. As I'm currently making this video, she's offended the Jewish community too. There's been tweets of hers that has resurfaced. It's very funny though, because in Adam's video, I remember when Adam had to, like, he was, I guess, like, working for Colleen without being paid. So is that really working? And he was, like, you know, making tweets for her to help her go viral, and just, you know, trendy tweets. And there was one tweet that I guess had offended Colleen's fan base, and then Colleen was like, okay, why'd you do that, Adam? Like, you know, I just don't like the fact that there's a lot of controversy right now surrounding my name. But it's like, bitch, you were the same person who was running your Twitter fingers a couple years ago. I said this before in another video. It's good to save for a rainy day. The rest of her life is going to be rainy days. So let's hope that she's still got some shitcoin left in the bank account. I mean, she probably does, especially with the fact that she, in my opinion, can't prove it, but do believe that she's keeping a lot of the money that is meant to go to charity. Cancer research, you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. There's people in my DM saying, Keisha, like, stop talking about Colleen Ballinger. You're just a hater. And the fact that they will retract their statement and be like, Keisha, I've been paid to say this. Okay, so I'm going to actually go ahead and further explain my point here. So basically, a bunch of Colleen fans were in my DMs. I would say like maybe 4 or 5 of them saying, Keisha, stop talking about Colleen. You're just jealous. And then they will retract their statement and come back to the chat on Instagram and be like, I'm sorry. Please keep making videos about her. She just paid me to say this. I've been sent to do this, basically, which was very, very, very weird. It didn't catch me that off guard, because I still entertained the conversation, because I'm sorry, you can't defend Colleen, you know what I mean? But it was very, very, very interesting how a lot of them would say, Colleen paid me, you know, or they would say, Colleen sent me. And some of them were also discreet about it, but, you know, I put 2 and 2 together. People are now questioning her relationship with Jojo Siwa. Is it me or Jojo Siwa has been young forever? Like, there's certain people who just have been young forever. Like, that's like the Cash Me Outside girl. I swear there was a time where she was like 16 for so long. In one uncomfortable clip, the 29-year-old Colleen at the time asked the 13-year-old Jojo, have you ever taken the pants off and seen what's inside? There was even videos of them, like, in the pool on a banana, like an inflatable banana. One old clip shows Ballinger playing a version of Never Have I Ever with the young star. And then apparently in one of the videos, Colleen says, you're not supposed to dress porn when you're dancing. I can see her entire legs, Miranda shouts, before Siwa changes into a pair of red sweatpants, mirroring Miranda's signature style. Miranda points out the milk carton design on Siwa's shirt and says, you drink milk? You know that comes from a private part. To a 13-year-old, by the way. Siwa jokes that Miranda also likely drank milk when she was a baby, but Miranda said, no, I did not. When my mum tried to make me drink, I'd be like, get away, pervert. I'm not drinking that out of your private. That's just like a weird, it's just weird comments to make, period, but also alongside a 13-year-old. Why is it that the OGs on YouTube love a good old skit? The blackface and singing single ladies, well, that's how I thought you would remain single for the rest of your life, because it's just like, the fact that someone can even lay down next to you and produce 3 babies. Oh, you thought I was gonna be nice? Not 1 kid, not 2, but 3. And that's no disrespect to them. Wish them all the best. But my goodness, a mum like Colleen, imagine living a life where your mum can't drop you to school because she can't be trusted. Don't let her walk near no high schools or even nursery reception. But imagine knowing all of this and she hasn't had her punishment of prison time. That's crazy. But because she's on the internet, she just gets away with it. And also because she's a woman, she just gets away with it. If the roles were reversed and this was a man in question, my goodness, it would have been over time ago. The first time Adam made a video, it would have been finished from that point onwards. But because it's Colleen, and because they felt that she was holding herself accountable, because she looked good, and because she studied the ways in which the public, the general public, wanted YouTuber apologies to be, things were fine from there. She knew what she was doing. She's a very calculated individual. She's dumb as hell for certain things, but I feel like she's also very smart. the video with the ukulele, which was fingering it, I feel like she knew that that would be the last one for her. Like, she knew there's no coming back from this. So that's probably her way of saying, okay, au revoir, bye. This could have been a lot less intense had she just not done any of this. Because you can definitely go about living your life without being predatory, without being racist. Just no excuse for it. And I feel like every single big creator on this platform specifically has had a past with running their Twitter fingers, offending people, doing blackface. I don't know what it is with people doing blackface. I don't see the humor behind it. I know that Jimmy Kimmel has done it, and things, I feel like sometimes when I find out about someone, it just is not the same for me. I do think some people can change, but how does a predator change? No, seriously, if someone can tell me how a predator changes, then I might listen to what you have to say. But there's just certain crimes out there that's just too far. You're too far gone now. Like I mentioned in my previous video, everybody has skeletons in their own closet, but it's not to the same measure as what Colleen has been up to. The fact that she sent an underage fan lingerie, and then, you know, there's so much footage of her saying like, Adam, are you sure your parents gonna like that? You know that it's weird, but you still did it. You still wrote down his address. You still went to the post office, and you paid some shitcoin to get it sent off. And to her minions that keep coming to my DMs, bitch, I got time for you. Imagine paying kids to literally come in my DMs and tell me to stop making videos about her. Now, some of the screenshots that I showed you guys were like more of the calmer ones, they're more of the nicer ones, shall we say. But there definitely were ones that were more intense that I don't even want to put in this video. But imagine it pushed me to the edge. Imagine I actually did the things that they wanted me to do in some of these vile messages. You have to be very careful with what it is that you are putting out there, because God forbid something happened to me, you do not want to be responsible. I know that for sure. But like I mentioned earlier, I have time for you today. As in, bitch, if I have 1 hour to spare, we can go back to back to back. Because yes, I'm 23 years old. And yes, I have my moments of being hella mature, but I also have those random glitches and urges in the day where I'm like, you know what, this bitch is trying me. Okay, let me say something too. How dare you come into my DM and think that you can just say certain things? And I don't care how much she's paying you. And it's funny how she's paying you guys to do these things, but like, she's really gaining nothing from it because people have already made up their minds about her. And daily, things are coming out. So it just doesn't make any sense. She's gaining nothing from it. In fact, she's losing shitcoin. So, yeah. Fun fact for those who care, Colleen actually used to work at Disneyland as an entertainer before making her living as a stand-up comedic, well, in my opinion, quote-unquote comedic, Miranda from 2009. She just loves the kids. I've said this in a million videos, but I need to see what she has on her phone. Like, I would pay a disgusting amount I just want to know what content she has on her phone, what's in her iCloud, what's being backed up. I need to know everything. Because she's definitely like, bitch, I literally backed things up. For sure. Oh, she has everything on her phone. As in, things from 2011 backed up. As in, she's paying £1 for storage like every single goddamn week or month, you know? But yeah, she used to work at Disneyland, and I just thought I'd mention this because I'm not surprised. And I've never been to Disneyland before, actually, because I've just not travelled that much. Probably should. But I'm also just not like a Disney whore like that. But let me not lie, I think I could thrive in Disney. I feel like I would just live my best life. The Mickey Mouse is, oh my God, someone take me to Disney, please. Someone's son, take me to Disney. Or better yet, how about, let me stop. But yeah, guys, like, it's madness. It really is madness to me. You know, like when they say the greatest place on earth, Disneyland, I bet she took that very literal. Paying people to, like, spread nice messages about her. Like, the fact that you have to do that says a lot. The fact that you think people are listening says a lot. We're doing the opposite of what it is that you've sent your minions to do. A lot of people were saying that Ariana Grande unfollowed her on Instagram. Now, I don't go through people's following, because I have a life. Even if I was bored, I still don't do that, but thank you for telling me. I mean, everybody knows what Colleen has done now. Everybody, you don't have a choice but to see it, because even if you go on TikTok and you've never heard of this woman, you still see this content because, you know, it's a viral topic at the moment, and it has been the last month. I didn't even realize that Colleen was in the Thank You Next music video, and the reason why I didn't realize it is because that was like the least iconic scene. I don't know whether you guys are trolling me, but then people are saying Colleen Ballinger used to be Ariana Grande's vocal coach, and I just feel like you're actually doing too much now, because there's no way. There is no way Colleen Ballinger, someone who cannot sing, is teaching somebody who can sing how to sing. I do think she should be arrested, though. I do think we need to stop sitting down here and talking about, oh my God, she did it, she did that. Like, okay, cool, but what's going to come from it? What, like, is this all going to die down soon and then everyone gets on with their life and then Colleen is just, you know, enjoying her money, success, still being free? Like, I don't know. I don't know what the end result really is, because in my opinion it's crimes she's actually committed. Like, yeah, she's done weird things and effed up things like blackface, but unfortunately blackface is not a crime. People are saying, okay Keisha, but it was 2018. It was never acceptable after the World War. It was always like, it's always been a crime. Sorry, not a crime, it's always been offensive. From the first time it happened, it was always looked at like, oh my god, this is strange behavior, this is odd, this is racist. So for someone to be like, for people to be like, okay Keisha, but it's 2018, it's 2023, what's the point? Might as well be the same thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to block those comments because I'm going to let you have freedom of speech, but you're going to look silly whilst doing it. Like, she just makes me feel sick. I genuinely vomit with seeing photos of her. It's not like I'm exaggerating. I am exaggerating a little bit because I'm a Gemini and we just do the most. But she makes me just like she's the type of person that makes me scared to have kids, because in my opinion I feel like she's up there with Shane Dawson, if not worse than Shane Dawson. You know, the difference is whether we believe Shane Dawson's apology was genuine or not. Don't ask me how I feel about it, because bitch, don't let me go off too much. Whether we think it was genuine or not, it's not. At least he verbally said I'm sorry. At least we can see those words come out of his mouth. At least we can hear it, even though I don't think it was genuine. At least we got that, you know. But she couldn't even do the bare minimum of just apologizing. So she couldn't even do the bare minimum. She's basically taking the piss out of us and basically saying, haha, you guys just take this, that's all you deserve. That's so sad. And that's why I feel really bad for the victims, because it's like, you thought she was gonna, you know, talk to you in the video. You thought that she was going to hold herself accountable and apologize, but she didn't even do that. So that's got to hurt even more. But hopefully you guys are able to get on with your lives and realize that that is just one blip in your stories, but it's not your fault. Stab me in my little bony back. I'm sorry, but that to me, like, I know everyone's laughing at the whole apology video she did with the whole ukulele, and yes, it's very funny, but when she said stab me in my tiny bony back, I'm like who is she? And the fact that she sent the video to Trisha Paytas, what do you want Trisha to do? Guys, I can't breathe. Not only because this is funny as hell, but because it's flipping hot as hell. Like, yes, it's raining, but it's boiling. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. That's just me talking about a few of the updates as I'm currently making this video. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. I've been your host, Itzkeisha, and I'll catch you guys real soon for a brand new video, whenever the hell that is. Bye.